Hello everyone. In this video, I will be talking about learning objective of fifth learning objective of chapter 6, outlining the components of a research proposal. It's very important that you understand a research proposal very well because your first assessment item is writing a research proposal. I will be uploading a separate video on how to write down a research proposal that will be consistent with your assessment one. So what a research proposal is? Research proposal is a very elaborate statement of the research design. Okay, so it includes, first of all, is a statement explaining the purpose of the study. So it should be very clearly written what is the research, what is the purpose of the research. And also it includes a very clear definition of the problem. And a good research proposal should systematically outline the research methodology and the research procedure by which the research will actually be conducted. And a research proposal also includes what will be the sampling procedure, what will be the sample size, what will be the cost of the research, what is the estimated time period for the research. So a research proposal actually covers the entire research. Now, a research proposal can be used as a planning tool, and also it can be used as a contract. As far as the planning tool is concerned, you understand, as I said, that the research proposal is a very elaborate explanation of how the research should be done. So it actually forces researcher to critically think how each stage of the research will be conducted and write down it. You understand that when we think something without a formal writing, then our plans can be vague, our ideas can be abstract, our generalizations can be sweeping. However, when we write them down, they can be very clear and they can be very objective. So this research proposal will help researcher carrying out each stage of research as planned. In any stage, if researcher is confused, researcher can refer back to the research proposal to see how it was planned. And if any stage of the research go away from the plan, the researcher can take action to get back into the way it was planned. Okay? So this research proposal helps researcher carrying out the research in a more systematic way. Then research proposal is also serve as a contract. You understand that sometimes research organization can be hired by a client to do the research. In that case, particularly, a research proposal is very important because that serves as a written contract between the research client and the researcher. A wise researcher will never start doing a research without a very clear and written research proposal. So research proposal, as I said, that it's a written contract between the research client and the researcher. So it becomes clear for the researchers that what is expected from them. And it also is clear to the research client that what they will expect from the researcher. So if there is any deviation from this expectation and there is some conflict arises, this research proposal will help removing this conflict. That's why a research proposal is very important. Now, these are the structure of research proposal. First of all, research proposal should have a very clear problem statement. What is the problem the research is addressing? Then purpose of the research, as I already mentioned, that a research proposal should include a very clear research objective. So typically, you may write down one broad objective, then you may segregate down into several specific objectives. The next section is the research design. I believe that's the most important section of a research proposal. This research design section will specify the procedure of the research, how the research will actually be done. Sampling design sections should include who will be the target population, what will be the sample size, how these sample units will be collected, and what will be the sampling procedure. We will have a separate chapter on sampling, then we will discuss all of these issues. Data collection, processing, and analysis section should highlight who will collect data, who will be responsible in collecting data, and who will supervise this data collection. Once this data is collected, how this data will be edited, processed, and analyzed to come up with a conclusion. Research proposal should also include a budget, estimated cost, and also an estimated time period. This budget and time period should be segregated into different stages of research. Research proposal also include dummy tables. Dummy tables, actually some tables that include some hypothetical results to inform the research client that how actual results will look like. And finally, there will be references. This is a very abbreviated research proposal. This is taken from your textbook, so I will suggest that you manage some time to go through this research proposal. In your first assessment, you will write down a very similar research proposal. However, your one will be a more elaborate. So that's the end of this video. Please watch the next video for the last learning objective of this chapter. Thank you.